Hey there, everybody, and welcome back once again. And we are looking at a question from IB Physics, May of 2025, HL Physics, Paper 2, Time Zone 1. So the question is from Unit 8.5, another recent addition to the syllabus. So the question is, the spacetime diagram shows the coordinate axis x, ct of an inertial frame reference S. Two events P and Q are plotted. All right, so we have P and Q. Calculate the space-time interval delta S squared between P and Q. All right. So if you recall, for the formula of space-time interval, delta S squared equals to C delta T minus delta X squared. Now, C delta T will be the difference in the y coordinate of the two events. So Q is situated at 5, 3 and P is situated at 2, 2. So C delta T here is of 2 units, actually 1 unit, my bad, 1 unit, and delta X has 3 units. In this case, the unit is going to be meters. So when I plug these values in, I'll be left with 1 square minus 3 square. So delta S squared equals to minus 8 meters square. That will be the answer to part A1, minus 8 meters square. Moving ahead, delta S square is an invariant quantity. Outline what is meant by an invariant quantity. Now, invariant quantity is a quantity which, whenever measured from any inertial frame of reference, is the same. That is known as an invariant quantity. So this quantity, when you observe it or you measure it from any other inertial frame of reference, it will still give you the same value. For example, speed of light is an invariant quantity, because if you recall from the postulate of special theory of relativity, it states that speed of light is same from all the inertial frame of references. So speed of light is an invariant quantity. I hope that part is clear now. Moving ahead, events P and Q occurs simultaneously in an inertial reference frame S prime. The clocks of S and S prime are synchronized at x equals to x prime equals to 0. So that's the origin. Sketch on the diagram the coordinate axes x prime and ct prime of S prime. All right. So for doing B1, the simplest way you can do is, first of all, if the question says that two events happened on the same, well, two events happened simultaneously. In that case, you can just draw a line that joins the 2 points. Now, the line that you draw here is going to represent a line of simultaneity. Remember that on a line of simultaneity, if you have n number of points that represent n number of events, those events will happen simultaneously at different positions, but they will happen at the same time from that frame of reference. So P and Q are lying on a line of simultaneity. Now, all what I need to do is drag this line and place one of its end at 0, 0 and then extend it. So this becomes the line of simultaneity, and this I'm going to mark this as x prime. All right. Now, in order to draw the line of constant position or the ct prime axis, I'm going to count few boxes here. So I can see that this point right here has the rise is 1 units and the run is 3 units. The rise over run, the slope thing is what I'm doing it. I'll just flip the slope, so that will be 3 and 1. So I need to walk 1 unit and then rise by 3 units. The next line or the ct prime axis will be this line, and that marks ct prime. That will be the answer to B1, right? So that's how you draw the x prime and the ct prime. Instead of this, if the question said the two events happen on the same position, you would have drawn this line, and this line would have represented the line of constant position, it would have represented CT prime. Fine. All right, let's move ahead now. And the next question is determine the speed relative of speed of S prime relative to S. Okay, so for this, there's this formula which says tan theta equals to V over C. We just need to figure out theta. And by the way, theta is going to be the angle that X prime makes with X, or the angle that CT prime makes with CT axis. Either of the angles, both are same actually. So tan theta, if you see, is 1 by 3 because this is 1 unit and the base is 3 units as we discussed a while ago. So tan theta equals to 1 by 3, which is V by C. If I solve this for V, V equals to C over 3, or 10 to the power 8 meters per second. That's the answer to P2. So I hope you guys understood this pretty well. If you've got any doubts, do let me know in the comments, and thank you for joining. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.